I touch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, you are locked.
I had sister locks.
Okay.
Maybe some years ago.
Okay.
For I say about 5-6 years,
Okay.
and then I wanted to try more of traditional locks.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to someone I felt, well, she was maintaining, just my natural hair, which I felt like she was doing fine.
Okay.
I don't know about the locking part, though, like the integrity, as you can see. And although I've not had traditional locks before,
Okay.
I'm just like, some of them are hanging on by a thread.
Yes, they are.
Quite a few
So,
of them.
are you on any medications?
No.
How's your diet?
I consider myself like a pesca vegan, so
Okay.
I'm pretty healthy.
Pretty healthy, okay.
And I do have endometriosis, which like hormones issues.
Yes,
so.
that will affect our hair.
Yeah.
Yes. How about stress?
I am not too bad. I mean, I have a 21-month-old, so
So
life is like
new stress.
whatever,
That's a new stress.
not like
Nothing stressing you out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So definitely the endometriosis and the new little one around will definitely change your body, and the fact that you had a baby will change your hair for sure.
Okay.
So what I would recommend is a lock reconstruction.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say cut them off.
No, we're gonna work with what you got. We're not cutting nothing off.
Let me just drop a few more pounds because I'm used.
No, we're not
very,
cutting this
very
off.
short natural.
No. We don't have to do that.
Okay.
I can get you together. I'm gonna pull this one apart. So what the reconstruction would look like is I would shampoo you. All my services include a shampoo
Okay.
and a 5-minute conditioning scalp massage, as long as you're
Okay.
not allergic to any of the products that I use.
Okay.
I use Influences line, it's a black-owned company.
I don't have
Any allergies?
No.
Awesome. So you come in, I'll shampoo you, give you your 5-minute scalp massage, and then bring you to the chair, chow dry. And I would go through and see where I could create a stronger foundation.
Mhm.
So I would literally work with what you have.
Okay.
We're not cutting anything. We're not getting rid of anything. We're going to reconstruct what you have.
Okay.
So even in this section here, I would pull this part up, make sure there's like a complete square, so you would have a new grid.
Okay.
I will make sure you have a lock grid, and either I would interlock you or use a small crochet needle. I'm going to show you both of the tools that I use, or all 3 of them actually. So this is my favorite tool for just maintenance.
Okay. It's like a sister lock tool.
Yeah, And then this is my crochet hook, and then this is my crochet needle. So if you can see, there's a small little hook on there.
Yeah.
So I'll demonstrate on this one. So this tool can also help with people that have hair that grows outside of the lock.
Okay.
Some people call it lock frizz.
And that's what I have on my sister
Yes.
lock.
So I can even take this that's sticking up and bring it down if you want to. If you like the frizz on the ends,
so
you
the
can leave
ends
it.
were supposed, I feel like my husband, the best way he describes it is, he's like, I like your fur locks.
Okay.
So I do like the ends to be curled.
Okay.
But if it needs, to be like more maintenance or, I don't know.
So I'll tell you a secret with the ends. So that is something that you would have to maintain, right? Because hair that is locked, it's just going to come together.
Mm-hmm.
So over time, it'll either stay like this or it will shrink down into the lock.
Okay.
And so if you wanted to keep your ends like this, we can. That would just mean between your maintenance, you would stay home and comb the ends out. If that's something you wanted to maintain. So that's how the curly ends of locks stay that way. People are maintaining and doing that at home. That's not something I offer because it takes a really long time.
Okay.
So if you wanted to, yes, we could leave your length. I could really just focus on the root and your new growth. How often were you going to get a maintenance?
Every 5 weeks.
Every 5 weeks, okay. When was the last time you were able to get a maintenance?
So this month now, and I'm very, I don't know how to do, let me start with, I do not know how to do hair.
Okay.
So I'm when I was relaxed, every 2 weeks type of girl.
Okay.
Sister, like, you know, every whatever. Unfortunately, I missed an appointment. Like, I usually book, like, right when I'm getting my hair done, so I remember, and I forgot.
Okay.
So I did miss the month of, I think, let me see, March.
Okay.
Like, as far as, like, let me see here. Okay, so my last appointment was, I'm sorry, not March, April. I missed. My last appointment was March 23rd, and then I have one scheduled for May 3rd, which, you know, hopefully won't cancel.
Okay.
But so like April, which I never missed, but she just didn't have any dates that fit with
you.
my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
But I usually, you know, like Saturday.
Yes, I'm looking at what you have, and I'm trying to figure out what she was doing, and I can't.
And that's why I'm like, I think it was like braids and some, and then like I know we started off with like 2-strand twists,
Okay.
and then some felt like when I would feel it felt like braids.
Okay.
But like I said, I've never had traditional locks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, Sister Locs is very much straightforward. You know, this is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know like what I have. Even when I feel it, I feel some can feel like braids in the root, and then some just feel, you know, like
So when you would go for your maintenance, when you left, would you be able to see your parts?
I would.
You would. Okay.
Yeah.
How are you maintaining in between? Are you shampooing on your own at home? You're not doing anything. Okay.
I'm like,
Okay.
So I would just, you know, sleep with a bonnet or, you know, twist, you know, put it in braids or something. But once it starts to get like super big, like this, then like I can't, like the braids, it just kind of didn't make any sense because I'm only, again, I don't know how to do hair. So, you know, like this is all.
So you're just twisting it together to give it some volume?
And then some nights.
Okay.
But once it starts like getting to need to be redone, I'll just leave it and just sleep with a bonnet and a hair scarf on.
Okay.
And then I'll just spray it with, what she told me to not really use water. So I use distilled water.
Yes,
Not every, I was gonna say not every day.
Okay.
Like once it gets, so my hair will look, you know, like I can see both of you ladies' parts and things.
Mm-hmm.
It'll look like that for a couple weeks.
Okay.
And then I just swear to goodness, it just, I wake up and it's like, oof.
Okay.
You know, like just not as neat.
Okay.
And like I said, I don't do any manipulating or too much of anything to it. And then once it starts to look just neat, I put water. And then sometimes I'll just put like not like a condition, you know, like just like a re-moisturizing spray. I don't do it every day.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. But.
So I'm just trying to find out what she was doing.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen this before. To be honest, no, I'm serious. I'm glad you came in because, so here's the thing. You go to whoever you're going to, right? And they have to give you information.
Yeah.
I'm really big on information education.
Okay.
Like huge.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, since you really can't explain to me what she was doing and I can't figure it out, I don't know what was going on. Okay. I don't really know what you were getting done.
And I feel like that's what my hair looks like.
Yes, it does.
I don't know. Well, and like I said,
it looks like she just was
Sister Locs. I felt, you know, it was very much like this is Sister Locs.
Yes.
This is your grade. This is your pattern.
Traditional locks are the same.
Boom. And I did research as I was like after I had the baby. I was gonna lock my hair, and then I was like, no, you know, wait till after you have the baby and a little bit after postpartum time. And did research, looked at different, you know, was looking at different people. You know, I know everyone's hair texture will make your locks look different. But from the little bit of research I've done on different types of locks, interlocks versus pump, you know, like, and when she was just doing my natural hair, you know, it was healthy, growing fine, or things like that. So that's all she does, locks as well. And everyone else's locks that she has done or is doing look like some sort of lock, you know, whether it be an interlock or like, and then I'm like, my hair, is it my hair? It is very thick.
It is.
And
it's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
I'm like,
it's absolutely beautiful.
I was like, oh my gosh, my hair is like, has a life of its own.
Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with your hair having a life of its own, but we want to get you reconstructed.
Okay.
Did you just see what I just did here?
Yeah, like it looks
like a lock now.
Yes.
So that's what you would get from me.
Okay.
With this crochet needle.
Oh.
So I will go through, shampoo you, condition you, find your parts again. So I have to restart your foundation, basically. And then this would be your end result for all of your locks.
Okay.
So I would take care of your new growth. I would leave the ends alone. And even your locks that are kind of like hanging, like this one here is just like hanging on.
Yeah.
You know, your foundation is literally missing.
Okay.
And so I'll give you an example with this one here, because this is a good one in the front. When did you start this process?
I was just sitting here thinking, like, when did I start locking it? I feel like I want to say, yeah, that one is one I kind of just tucked behind my ear because it's just.
So she wouldn't fix this when you came in.
Yeah, so she would like just, section it and then somehow put it with the other. So it wouldn't be on a.
I'm gonna fix my face. I'm sorry. I'm like, what is going on?
And that's when I finally was like, I can't, like, I'm going to, because I know eventually my hair is going to start to snap.
Yes.
And I don't want to
pop off.
Like have, essentially a bald or, patches and stuff.
I went to the grocery store and it's just, we don't want
and
that.
I had one, I was calling it like my tiger's tail. It was hanging, and that one, a few of them I was kind of like just, like, I'm just going to pull this off because it's just.
No, don't pull it off. If you need to get rid of it, cut it.
Okay.
I would suggest it's bothering you too much to cut it as opposed to pulling it off.
I'm going to say the fall.
Last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was just getting 2-strand twists for a little bit. And I was like, I might as well just lock my hair again. And this time I just didn't want to go as small or do the whole sister lock thing.
Okay.
And,
That's tedious.
It is. It is.
Yeah. They look really pretty though.
They do. And mine were like really full and long. I think I was this lock for 6 years. And then once I started getting married, my hair just started breaking here and back there. And I just told my beautician at the time to cut them all off.
Okay.
Because I was like, I'm getting married in a few months, cut it all off.
Okay.
And then that's why I don't have.
So do you want to grow the back in, or do you want an undercut?
No,
thinking?
I wanted, so like that was with sister locks. Now, like, this has just always been a problem area for me. I would say even when I was relaxed, and I haven't had it for, it's been too many years to even remember.
How often are you putting your hands in your hair?
Not that often. I told you.
So during the day, you're not just kind of twiddling?
No.
Okay.
I'm not one of those like hair twirler people.
Okay.
No.
How about any itching?
No, not too
No
bad.
itching either?
No.
Okay.
I do use Nutrafol. The beautician I was going to, currently she recommended it in it, like after postpartum and stuff.
Okay.
I feel like it does work. The pills I was taking and the oil drops.
Okay.
And it's not like I don't know if you've ever seen it or used it. It's not a heavy oil because it's for all hair types. It's almost just like wet.
Okay.
It is pricey, so I try to like do it for a few months and then I'll, stop using it.
So that is bad, right? Because if we're using something and it's working and then we stop using it, our hair goes right back to the state that it was in before we started using it, right? I will tell you as a texture artist, my clients don't put anything in their hair. And everybody that comes in here has heads full of hair. It's long. Distilled water is all I want you to do.
Okay.
Bonnet or satin pillowcase and going about your business. Like, I really found a way to make sure you have a low maintenance hairstyle.
Okay.
So you just get up and go.
Okay.
So considering the back and how short it is, you may need some hair added in the back. We'll kind of play and figure that out. Because once I make this all neat, hoping that it just falls down and you don't see the back, and we can continue to grow this out and work on it. Maybe I can do some 2-strand twists back here, or start really small locks until it just grows out like the rest of the length that you have, if you're interested in that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I really am. Because people just be taking right.
And that's why I said, I think I'm gonna, like I was thinking, and I was like, no, because I don't like to just, take someone's time in their book. And I literally was like a last minute, like, you're about to pay one more time, Kelly, for your hair to last and it be, and again, I do like the the volume of it. It's almost like when I was trying to wear my natural hair, like I don't have like a, like a 4A or, whatever, your hair just wet and wavy. So it is nice that it is voluminous, but I can come and go, but then at the same time, I'm like, I'm not getting.
This is looking like palm roll to me.
Okay. I don't.
It looks
feel like she does that.
She doesn't palm roll, so she's using a tool the entire time.
Yeah, even though I can't fully,
So she's not sitting in front of a mirror.
There is a mirror. I felt like I'm facing the television.
Yeah, that's part of the reason.
Yeah,
you're not fake because you don't. I'm gonna tell you, she was doing whatever.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm facing the TV
because it doesn't look maintained, and you've only been out for a month.
Yeah,
and even if you've had
every 5
even if
weeks.
you've had just a month of missing your appointment, your new growth should not look like this. So I'm going to assume that she was palm rolling you.
Okay.
I have to, because if you wash this and it looks like an afro at the root, then it can't be interlock, because interlock looks like my hair. How it's tight to the scalp.
Yeah.
Right? And so if I go a month without retying my own hair, it's gonna grow out, but it's not gonna look like it hasn't been touched in months.
And I was like, this lady is gonna think I have not gotten my hair done.
It looks like you haven't.
I swear to God. I literally thought, I was like, she's probably gonna think I haven't got my hair done in months.
It looks like you haven't.
No,
But this is what this young lady has been doing to you.
Yeah.
It's really not giving you the service you're paying for.
I was like, because if I didn't know me, I would be like, okay, great. So you haven't got your hair done, and now you're gonna try to. No, I can change bank statements. Lord knows for.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, not
really
swears,
sorry.
but yeah, I'm like, and she's not a young woman. She's a woman of a certain age. But I was just.
If you don't have the education, right?
Then yeah.
And you're not taking classes, finding out what's new in the industry, considering your client's lifestyle, and figuring out what's best for their hair type, and you're just doing what you know for everybody. Everything doesn't work for everybody, right? And so these people are really just taking money from people, and they don't care. And I'm really sorry. Like I'm upset. I'm really mad right now. I'm smiling, but I could cry because we have enough challenges with our textured hair as Black women and showing up in the world, right? And so you're sitting in somebody's chair and you're trusting them to do what they say they know how to do, and then you get out and you're like, I don't even know what this is or what it looks like. And you continuously go to this person because you trust them, and you're nervous to try somebody else.
I'm like, you hit all the nails on that.
Yeah, like I know I've been there.
I'm like, I don't know. I just, again, when I say I
Just
don't
get
know
your hair done. You just
how to
sit
do
there.
hair, I'm like, what age do you start? Because my baby will be 2 in July. I don't know how to do. I can just do little ponies and like the ancestors did not bless me. To do
I'm here. I teach classes.
So I just like go and be like, okay.
I teach classes. I have a young woman from Atlantic City. She's gonna come see me in a week. Her daughter is 3.5. She has micro locks. I'm going to teach her how to maintain her daughter's micro locks. So I'm here for you. I'm a resource.
Okay.
I'm going to help you.
So maybe you can teach me how to corn.
I can.
I'm like, I just want to do the basics.
Yes, just the basics. You can book a simple styling class. She can be your model. Make sure she's fed and napped.
Yeah.
And we'll come in here and have a good time. It'll just be the 3 of us. Or if a day you pick, Sierra's here, she'll do some footage if that's okay with you. But if not, it'll just be the 3 of us. And we'll get it together. It'll be just the setting like it is now.
Oh,
yeah. Nice and simple. Nobody waiting and all that good stuff. And so literally, I would say your first appointment with me will be your longest appointment. Okay. Because I am going to reconstruct you.
Okay.
I am not going to cut anything. I'm going to take exactly whoever did that to you and fix it.
Okay.
And it is going to stay fixed. It's going to grow out. You're going to see me every 6 to 8 weeks, unless you want to come in between for a shampoo. Okay. Because I have some clients that don't shampoo their hair.
No, that's me.
That's fine. It's fine. I can, I have some people. I literally see them every 2 weeks for a shampoo until they're ready for their next maintenance. Okay. So everything is a la carte here. You get exactly what you need. Everybody is different. Okay. You get what you want with me.
I promise.
And do you do like gray?
I will color your hair if
Okay.
you want a color touch up. If you're not ready for your braids to shine yet.
No, not yet. I'm a late in life mom, so now I'm like I can't be like going fully gray. I don't people are thinking we're gray.
We'll work on that at your next appointment.
I don't. I am 44 with an almost 2-year-old, so it's
That's
like,
okay, and that's beautiful.
thank you. But now, like if I didn't have her, I'd be like, I don't care about going gray. Like gray means wisdom. But now, I hear other like mother. I'm in a Facebook group, and they're like, and I was like, oh my god, I want people to be like, is that your grandchild?
And no, it's not. It's my daughter. Mind your business.
So I will ixnay on going gray.
Okay, for now. Okay,
I'm like
fine.
for now.
Fine.
Yeah, no, if I
No
didn't have
problem.
her, I would have been like, I like my gray shit.
Yes.
It's a cute little.
So do you like to be, because I see you have some chocolates in there, some dark brown, some black. So I want to know what color you want to be.
So I went before I locked. She did a couple of foils,
Okay.
some lighter.
So
browns.
highlights? Okay.
Yes. Okay. And then usually I do, and I was doing just a black dye on my own. I don't know if it's come out by then. This has been some years
Okay.
ago, or years I've been doing it. And then she did do a lighter, brown
I can see it.
dye.
Yeah. I can see
That's
it all the way up
probably
in
what
here.
she
Yeah.
continuously was doing, just
Okay.
for like gray coverage.
Okay. So I would recommend, because it looks like you have gray even on the end. So when you color locks, I always tell people it is a completely different process than coloring freestanding hair. You really have to saturate the lock with color.
Okay.
So it's gonna take 3 or 4 bowls. You have a lot of hair. I want to make sure the color is all the way on your hair. So starting out, I will do a really good color touch up on you. We'll keep your light ends. Maybe the back, I will do the complete ends because I don't want you to lose this color on the ends. But once I do your touch up, I'm not gonna do black. I feel like that's gonna wash your skin tone out.
Okay.
I'd like to do a chocolate on you,
Okay.
if that's okay.
Yeah.
Because we want to keep you young, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do a color touch up, and then we can either do the color touch up before your reconstruction, or we can do your reconstruction first. You go a month living in your reconstruction, see how it feels and fits your lifestyle, and do the color touch up by the time you come back for your shampoo.
Okay.
It's up to you, however you want to do it. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
But just, I'm thinking your reconstruction is probably gonna take me 5 hours.
Okay.
Yes, that will be your longest appointment with me. And so if we tack on your color touch up, that's another 1.5 hours. So you'd be with me for 6.5 hours that one time.
Okay.
And then going forward, you come in for your color touch up, take me about 25 minutes. Put your color touch up in, let you sit for 25 minutes, wash it out, do your retie, you're out the door in 3 hours. Okay, so your longest appointments will be your ones where you're getting a color touch up.
Okay.
And that's recommended every 6 to 8 weeks. Some people really stick with it, they don't want to see any gray, so they're here every 3 weeks.
Oh,
But like I said, everybody's different. I do exactly what you want. I have one young lady, she comes in every 3 weeks for micro lock maintenance because she doesn't like to see the new growth. She always wants to see her scalp.
Oh.
I do what you want me to do.
Okay.
You hire me, I do the job that you want me to do. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yes. Did I teach you a lot today? I know I gave you a lot of information.
No, you did, and it just like confirmed. Like again, hair is not my area of expertise, but I'm like, this is just like, and although she's a lovely woman, you don't have anything bad to say
No,
about
it's
her,
okay.
lovely
Just her
woman.
skills are not.
But I just was like, I can't go back one more time for this. So,
Not what you lose in your life.
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah.
can't, I don't want you out here in public afraid that a lock is going to fall off.
Just
Yes. Yeah.
hanging.
And even with you touching, like I see you're being very gentle, you're not being rough. That's a really good thing. So I want people to be gentle with their hair. Because our hair just needs tender love and care. So yes, I would love to take care of you. So when can you come in to see me?